Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about something not Ben 10, you guys guessed it, Spider-Man. So today we're going to be talking on should Pixar make a Spider-Man movie. Now I know this seems a bit odd at first. You're like, why Pixar? I mean, why do you want a Spider-Man animated movie? I mean, we already got Into the Spider-Verse. Can't you just leave it to Sony to make animated Spider-Man movies? And I said yes, they should keep making Spider-Man animated movies. But a few days ago, I came across a Spider-Man fan art about if Pixar made a Spider-Man movie. And I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to make a video about what if Pixar made a Spider-Man movie. So the ground base we're going to be covering is what the Pixar movie is going to be about, what the Spider-Man movie is going to be about, and how it would work, what are the characters they would have. Now, we're going to start on what the characters they would have. So basically, I didn't want this film to be a part of the Tom Holland ones in my vision if I was making the movie. Instead, Tom Holland wouldn't voice them, but it would be an all-around separate universe and all together. So my picks is Andrew Garfield to voice Peter Parker, the titular character, because the suit, as you would notice, it's reminiscent of Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit. And that would make the most sense, because if Pixar made a Spider-Man movie, they would most likely go with that one. So I feel like the best option right there would be Andrew Garfield to voice Spider-Man, because even the suit looks like it, so I guess he was already the perfect choice for it. So yeah. Oh, and in case you didn't notice, my new profile picture for YouTube and intro has a human version of Ian from Onward, but in a Spider-Man Far From Home suit and things like that, and that would necessarily work too, but that's not what we're talking about right now. I just wanted to mention that because I'm cool. Yeah, so to voice MJ or Mary Jane, since this isn't like a Tom Holland kind of thing, it wouldn't be Michelle Jones, it would just be Mary Jane Watson. So for that, I don't have a specific pick, but I'm just gonna go with Emma Stone. I mean, I know she was Gwen Stacy, but I feel like her voice would work much better for a Mary Jane, not a Gwen Stacy. And lastly, I'm just gonna talk about the three characters here. We're gonna go with Aunt May right now. So for Aunt May, I'm just gonna stick with the one from the Amazing Spider-Man movie. Since this art is definitely based off the Amazing Spider-Man, even the character looks like Andrew Garfield, I want to go with mostly inspiration from the Amazing Spider-Man movies on this time, with a few hints of other Spider-Man people. So that's basically that. Anyway, now we're going to talk about what would the film be about. Well, for a Pixar movie, you can't go too in with the superheroes. You have to stick with, being kid-friendly, being this and that. So, for the villain, I want to go with the Rhino, because he's something kids can have fun with while also being kid-friendly Pixar. And I just feel like he would work in this movie, and especially because he was in Amazing Spider-Man 2, he would work as a Rhino, but a new version of Rhino, so I feel like he would work in that way. So, yeah. And now we're going to talk about a category I forgot to mention. What would the film be rated? Well, the best guess is, since it's animated, and by Pixar it would be PG. But I want to talk about why it would work as a PG-13 thing. Because, see, Spider-Man, he's kid-friendly, he's a kid-friendly superhero, and that's why I like him. I think that's why pretty much a lot of people like him, because he's kid-friendly, he's a teenager, kind of a superhero that would work in that way. So, I think an animated movie would really be able to capture the PG essence, right? But a PG-13, I don't know. The feel of a PG-13 Pixar Spider-Man movie would work in all of its ways, because Spider-Man has these big battle fight scenes like that. I mean, the Into the Spider-Verse fight scenes were epic, and I get the fact that it was rated PG, but I feel like a PG-13 would help this movie a lot. Just for violence, not language or anything like that, just mainly violence. And now, that's basically what I think the film would be like. That's it. I mean, that's what I think it would be like. And yeah. So that's what the film would be like that. And the story. So now I mentioned that Rhino would be the villain in my version. it would be like, so we have the 3 characters that I wanted to cast, which are right there, and the one that we're going to focus on is Peter versus Rhino. That's the big thing I kind of want to focus on. So we have Peter here and we have Rhino here, and then they're going to do kind of, it's like a version of it. It's going to be really altered from the comics. So basically, Rhino's going to be this guy who's like, what do I say? He's like this guy who's like a big role model. Everyone kind of looks up to him, I think, and he's a big science dude. So then he's studying rhinos, right? So now we're going to go Kurt Connors kind of way and pull a Trippy. And he is experimenting with the rhino's genetic mutation and accidentally injects himself and becomes, the rhino. So now Peter has to defeat him while finding out that he's the role model, and it's going to be a big ride. And yeah, that's how I think it would go. Now, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and ring that notification bell so I know that you guys would like more videos like this, theorizing about different things, mainly superhero related. And if that's what you guys want, just ping down in the comments, leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I look forward to see you guys next time. Bye.